Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you? Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, welcome. It's an honor to have you here. My name is Angelica Stanley, and as your daily life overcome strategist and Biz Connect coach, I am here to help you learn in this free masterclass what it means to go from dreams to dollars by simply taking action using done for you digital products. Okay. So this was all supposed to be inside of my women's group, but apparently I am not able to go live in that group. For some reason, it's not letting me. So because it's not letting me, guess what? I am here going live on my business page because I don't care how you get this information. I just want you to get it. Now, the reason why I'm talking to you like this is because a lot of times you might be sitting back from doing what the Lord has called you to do because it's not perfect, right? Because it doesn't fit the way you think everything needs to be. And because of that, it is an issue with people starting and doing with what the Lord has called them to do because you don't know tech, you don't know if people are going to like it, or we have fears of things that is really unrealistic because at the end of the day, we have to be able to do what the Lord has called us to do, and we have to do this based on, are we being obedient? So I'm here today to share with you. I don't care what it looks like, what if you think, oh, I can't do this product or I can't do this business because I'm struggling with things in the house, or I don't even know technology, or I have too much going on in my life and I'm having a really hard time. The reason I'm sharing that with you is because anytime God has given you an amazing idea, okay, we cannot sleep on those. If he's giving you a dream, if he's giving you those things, you cannot sleep on God. Okay, you can't sleep on what he's doing. And many of us have been praying and interceding and saying, God, like, and decreeing and declaring, I am a lender and not a borrower, and all of these things, but yet we're not doing what the Lord has called us to do. We're waiting for a check to show up with wings in the mail instead of he gave you the wings to go and write the book, to start the YouTube channel, to start posting on social media, to start writing, creating content, to start creating a digital product that's going to help you. And why am I sharing this with you? Because that's where I was. Okay. That's where I was. I was there. And because I was there, I have packaged and found something for you that I'm going to walk you through that is not only going to bless your socks, but it's going to show you that it can be done. Okay. That it can be done. And does it take time? Absolutely. Everything takes time. Okay. Everything takes time. So grab your water, grab your tea, coffee, whatever it is, notebook, pen, and paper. Do you see this workbook right here? This workbook is basically a guide that I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to throw in some gems today, but I'm going to be showing you how easy it is. And just a freebie, you're going to be able to get started. Okay. Now, the only thing that you're going to need is to tune in, take notes, catch the replay. Now, the replay is only available, okay? The replay is only available inside of my women's group. So I'm going to go ahead and put my women's group in here, okay? So that you can join it. and get the replay. And all you have to say is replay, okay? And I'll know that you're coming in to get in and all of that great stuff, okay? So for those of you that are tuning in live, hello, welcome, 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 okay? Now, you don't need to walk through this right now, the workbook. You could just simply watch, get into the group, click it in the comments, you'll see it, jump in there, and you'll be able to do this and work with me through it, okay? What to expect. Just tune in, take notes, and we're going to basically be covering step 1, step 2, and step 3. I'm going to show you how this can look, what digital products can look like, why this is important, and how it actually is the basis of starting an online business. Now, here, let me tell you this. A lot of people won't say this to you, but if you can get these skills done that I'm teaching you, and how I've created the Break Time Hustle freebie and playbook for you to go through and learn some basic online skills of digital products, setting up a store, actually creating something in Canva, doing all that kind of stuff, and marketing it on social media. If you do this, you can create a coaching program, you can create an online course. It's the limit, okay? The sky is the limit. And so the first thing I'm going to walk you through is my simple process, okay? So my simple process starts very simple. Write in a journal, transcribe onto a Google document. You have things that are on your phone, on your tablet, in your journals. Come on, my faith-based content creators, my Christian entrepreneurs, you have things that the Lord is saying, oh, what is this? And you're sitting back like, what am I supposed to do with it? A lot of you are sleeping on God because you think you don't have content, but truly it's been packaged inside of your journals. You have them. You're just not, you just don't know. You just didn't know to ask the question, but you do now. Lord, what do I have in my journals that you want me to package for people? Simple. Okay. The next thing is Canva. So once you go there, you package and you put it into a document like this. Like I've created this, presentation, but I've also created your workbook, right? The one that you have or that you're going to download. So I've already created all of this, right? So you created this right here, all in Canva, all of it. And it's clickable. The links, you can click there. You can do all this stuff. Let me give you an example. There's links here that you can, I don't think you can see that though, but there are links there that you can click and it'll open and do all that great stuff so that you can see, like, starting with Canva and what that looks like. Okay. Starting with Canva and what that looks like. Now, why is that so important? Why is that so important? I'm actually going to change this really quick. I'm going to change the share settings. So think of this really quick. Why is it so important that you know how, okay, hear me when I say this, that you know how, okay, you know how to create a digital document, that you know how to create something. Can you drop it in the comment? Why do you think it's important for you to know how to do this? Okay, so it's important for you to know how to do this because once you know this, you'll be able to rinse and repeat this skill in your career. I'm a homeschool mom. So I use Canva and different tools. I can create their lesson plans. I can create things at my house. I've, created pictures. We needed certain things and so I did the font and got the frame and I hung it up, There's so many different things that you can do. Okay. So clicking on this workbook, I showed you what Canva is. And if you use my program and you use what I have, you actually get a trial and all of that great stuff. Okay. I'm already logged in, so it shows you it a little bit different. But you can create documents, whiteboards, presentations, social media, videos, prints, websites. You can do all of this. You can actually start your business. All of the pretty stuff that you see people doing on social media with reels, they're using Instagram to create it on there, or they're using Canva, okay? And I have some great stuff that I'm going to talk to you about here in a while that is going to bless you and show you what it is and how it works, because to keep it simple for you, essentially, I want to be able to keep it simple for you, okay? So going from this and showing you what this can look like, I want you to think of, okay, Angelica, I need to publish it now. So what are my options? Well, once you hit that publish button, okay, once you hit that publish button, and I'm actually going to split my screen here just because I want you to see how easy this is. Okay. I want you to see how easy this is, that you can actually start monetizing and creating a store like Pensite. Okay. So I've used Pensite in the past. Okay. And Pensite allows you to do one-on-one sessions, coaching bundles, video Q&A, um, create courses, digital products, memberships, group sessions, links, videos, email forms, and a bio. So you would basically, on Instagram, you would say, here's my link in bio, all this kind of stuff, or you would have it for all the different links, right? So I like this one because this one is great if you're looking to do one-on-one coaching or anything like that. You don't need Zoom. They actually have their own platform and chat and all of that. So that takes a cost out of it. Okay. So there's that. Now, I actually use StanStore. I'm actually using StanStore right now. And the reason I'm showing you this is because you do get a 14-day trial with me. All of these, you get trials on them, okay? And if you sign up with me, of course, I'm an affiliate for these, but I'm an affiliate because I believe in them, because I've used them, and I have options for you, because not one client is the same, right? I know we can niche down and we can do all of that and have a specific brand and all of that. But no matter how much I've niched down, or no matter how much I've just focused on one type of client, the Lord has always sent me women that are multi-passionate, that are, they're just at different areas in their life, right? But they have similar gifts, similar anointings, very similar talents, but they're all used in different ways. And so one woman would actually like Pensite, and the other woman actually likes the StanStore and what it is and how simple it is and all of that. So I'm actually using this right now because it works for me. So you can see an example of, even if you go to my store, but this is an example. She's a real estate agent for coaching, okay? Or excuse me, she's a coaching real estate agent. Okay? No, she's a coach in the real estate agent. She's a realtor who coaches. Oh my goodness. So anyways, she created a program to help other realtors, right? And so she has all these things, ask me anything, but this is where, so you can buy it now, $19. Realtors, click here to DM me on those questions, okay? So this is a nice opportunity for you to see what is available. Now, the other one that is available is actually, it's called PayHip. And one of the things about PayHip is it's absolutely free, okay? However, it being free, you can do digital downloads, online courses, coaching, membership, and physical products, okay? And physical products, okay? The downside to these three is you have to pay in order to take the logo away, okay? Which is fine, because if you're investing in your business and you're bringing in money, you'll do that. However, if you're not bringing in yet, right, the money yet, and you're like, Angelica, but overhead, I got to use my money wisely, then PayHip is actually a tool where you can start, and they only, every time you get a sale, they take 2 to 5% depending on what platform you're on. Okay. So it's a blessing. Okay, so you can do all of these and go through it and all of that great stuff and not have any issues because you're working and building. So I've actually started on PayHip. I've had clients on PayHip. I've had clients on Pensite. I've had clients on StanStore. Why am I sharing this with you? Because it doesn't matter what product you use. I just gave you some research. If you want to go build and there's more out there, I've given you 3 tools. You need to decide one. This is where clients get stuck. You just need one and go, okay? Now, a lot of online coaches and mentors will say, just give them one thing and have them run with it. No, there is power in choice. God gave you the gift of a choice and to make a choice for a reason. And many of us are we are so sucked into, I got to get this done now, or, easy, easy, easy. And it hinders you from making a choice. Be empowered by the choices that you can make and seek God. And, Lord, do you want me to use Pensite? Do you want me to use PayHip? Do you want me to use StanStore? Okay, that's it. Easy peasy. So looking down here, I wanted to show you this only because when you click on the links, I wanted to show you options. This is actually inside of my StanStore, okay? And it's called From Bondage to Business. Now, this is a course where once you go through everything that I've just talked to you about, no, this is like a breakthrough, a rundown, right? I'm showing you all like, oh, what am I going to use? How am I going to do that? I'm giving you kind of like an overview, like what to expect, right? I want to kick all of the stuff that hinders questions and choices and all of that and give it to you, blah, like just straight up. This is what it is. These are the basic tools that you need. Once you finish, okay, the Break Time Hustle playbook, once you go through, because it's a 4-week course and all of that, because that's what I'm talking to you about, because I have a done for you product, I have an opportunity for you to go in and actually take your niche to that next level. See, I'm going to show you how to fish. I'm not going to fish for you. I'm going to teach you how to fish. Okay. And teaching you how to fish is essentially teaching you how to do digital products. I'm going to provide you a done for you one so that you can learn it. And once you've learned how to fish, girl, you could eat, okay? You could feed your family. You could start hustling these digital downloads. I call it the break time hustle for real, okay? You could start hustling in peace. Did you know that there's such a thing as being able to hustle in peace? You can keep your peace and hustle. So when you're on your break time for your 9 to 5, guess what you're doing? Working on your stuff. Why? Because you're doing things in order. You're not stressed about it. You're not sitting there like, oh, if I could just leave my job or if I could just make extra money. Oh, the holidays are here. Okay. You could literally start today. Okay. Start doing these things that I'm telling you, and you could literally start marketing for Black Friday and just building an email list off of a freebie. Why? Because leads lead to sales. Okay. Sales lead to different connections. They go up your value ladder, all of that kind of stuff. We'll talk more about that in a minute. So I want to tell you that for courses and specified products, there is a discount code, okay? And I'm giving this to individuals. I'm giving it, it's open for everyone. It's Well Valley Daily 24, okay? So for this particular course over here, From Bondage to Business, you can get it for 50% off, okay? But you don't need this until you finish the 4-week course, okay? Until you finish the Break Time Hustle playbook. Why am I telling you this? Because you just need a process that works. You need a process that gets you established and working and doing what God has called you to do. Amen. So let's truly get started. This is where I got started. Okay. This is where I got started. I got started here, and it literally is making posts like this, okay? And look at what comes in. I'm getting leads from videos that I've done 3, 4, 5, 6, weeks ago. People are like, oh, what is she up to? Clicking and getting it, and it's off of a freebie. These are freebies. These are freebies. These are freebies. 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 All of that. How people are bringing in passive income with online digital products, it starts with a freebie. And I'm making videos like this because I believe in them. I believe in being able to nurture my people. I believe in being able to share my testimony with them. So doing the work. What Done for You digital products is an opportunity for you to start doing the work, but learning at the same time. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're a hands-on learner. Okay? If you're a hands-on learner. Okay? I'm a hands-on learner. All right? I'm a hands-on learner. And because I'm a hands-on learner, I have found that majority of the clients that I work with, they're the same. Okay? So what I've done is I've basically packaged how I learn in a workbook called Ready-Made Digital Products. This one, Make Money with Ready-Made Digital Products. It's your quick guide. That's my freebie. Okay. So let me show you what this can look like. And you're like, Angelica, why are you showing it like this? Like I'm showing you process. Believe it or not, I am showing you process. Okay. I'm showing you process. Why am I showing you process? I'm showing you process because you need to see how easy it is for you to get started. Because done for you means that this playbook right here, this break time hustle playbook, this right here with private label rights, we're going to talk about that here in a minute. This is me explaining it. That's why I'm doing a masterclass, because sometimes, I'm an audio and visual learner, right? And I want the tactical portions. I want to be able to, I need all senses. I absorb more that way. And I remember more once I'm doing it, right? Because I have like photographic memory and things like that. And so I'm sharing that with you because looking at this, remember I showed you a couple of minutes ago, I showed you another woman who was, she's a real estate agent and she's a coach. So she coaches new real estate agents. Like they come to her and, they seek her advice. She's very knowledgeable. So she's capitalizing on her knowledge, which is powerful because we have things that the Lord gives us for a reason. Amen. And so Dreams to Dollars is the free masterclass. This is where you would claim your spot, right? So if you want to get into the group, you want to join the mailing list, all of that, then you would click here. Easy to create. Created it really quick, simple. I can walk you through all of that. If you ever have questions and you've downloaded my workbook or you're part of the Break Time Hustle and you've purchased it for $49, then yes, $49. Okay. Like I'm helping you start your business and walking you through it. And I'm there for you in the DMs on Instagram to help you and coach you, motivate you, encourage you, all of that, because I believe in it. I'm so passionate about it. Like I know that this is the bait and the hook that you need to get started, to get people into your coaching program, to get people into your, your course and all of that. I'm providing it, but it's also beta research. It's also an opportunity for you to learn. Maybe you like this, maybe you don't, right? So imagine having all of these done for you. Done for you basically means you get to modify the product, you get to rewrite the parts of it. So when you purchase this, you get this as well. You get to redo both. Okay? That's what it is. So when you take this, you make a freebie. So I bumped my masterclass, which these basically go together, right? But and I enjoy master classes. I enjoy teaching and I enjoy expounding upon things. Like if you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments, okay? At any time, and I will stop and I will answer your questions, okay? But the reason why is because you can literally take this and put it in your stand store. I highly recommend Stand Store because right now they're on a boom. They have great pricing and it's something that you want to get in on, especially because if you want to affiliate this and you want to get all of this going, they have amazing, like their referral program is great. Okay. Their affiliate program is great. Okay. And so basically you would be doing what I'm doing. You're taking this product and it's ready-made digital products, right? Well, let's say you specialize in social media. Let's say you specialize in health. Let's say you specialize in fitness. Let's say you specialize, maybe you're a cook, maybe you're a baker, maybe whatever. You could literally meal plans. Let me show you how to you could turn this into a meal plan. There's so many things that you could do, or you could rewrite all of it or not at all and just brand it, change the colors, I mean, you want to change it because then they're gonna be like, hey, I seen that before, right? So you want to change it. So it could be, you know, invest in your future with ready-made digital products or whatever it is. And then the break time hustle playbook, it could be like, I have a sister who is actually a mentor of mine and she's the nap time hustle mama. Okay. And use whatever ideas and what the Lord gives you, do it, capitalize on it, go forth on it. And what do you got to lose? You're sitting behind a desk, you're at home, you're not, stressed and all these things. Why not take that and use it as positive stress and make it give you the energy and the motivation to get the things that you need to get done? Amen. So why am I sharing it with you like this? Because once you get the done for you done, you purchase and you do it, you get to claim ownership. You can put your name on it. You can resell it for 100% profit. When you do, see how it says Stan Store down here, build your Stan Store? When I represent Stan down here, and when I do that, and I'm going to be honest with you, the funny thing is they have artificial intelligence, which is a robot, right? And his name is Stanley. My last name is Stanley. And the thing that I like about Stanley is they have created it. The creators of this is kind of like Chat GPT and all of that. Okay. If you're not familiar with that, send me a DM and we can chat about it. But instead of Chat GPT, where they kind of skim all of everything that's on the internet and give you information and plus you put your info, your branding and all of that, and they generate stuff. Stan Store created, the creators of Stan Store created it to where you can, when you enter and you sign up and you enter your handle for social media, for Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, they actually go over everything that you have on your social media and they brand it based on that. So when you say, hey, create me a content plan for the next 5 days, Stanley is going to go over all of your already created, your lives, your posts, all of that, and send you topics that you can do, or you can expand upon and do all of that. That to me is a brilliant way to use artificial intelligence. It's your own content that you're already putting out. Okay. Let's say you create a baking for homeschoolers, okay? And it's math and baking for homeschoolers, and you're creating a course or you have a free and you want to help, right? And so you want to build your email list. And so you have your freebie and it goes over there and it does all of this. Then guess what? Here's what happens. You start generating videos on there and your social media posts, And the blessing becomes, oh my goodness, Stanley, artificial intelligence, on those days where you're struggling to create content because you're overwhelmed or just different things have happened, or, life be life in, guess what? You can go into there and generate content, and all you have to do is show up and record a 2-second reel. And we talk about all of this. I talk about this in my coaching container, and I help you, and I give you like stuff to use and templates and all of that. Like, I create the templates for a reason and to do this. So I do all the Canva stuff for you. You just have to put your own picture. You just have to put your own, verbiage, whatever. I even give you the hooks, all of that kind of stuff. And why? Because I believe in it. So why did I go into that tangent? And why did I explain that to you? Because a lot of us are afraid about doing stuff online. It's just because we haven't done the research to know. I'm here to tell you. Now, we all know what artificial intelligence is, but we are the original supercomputers. Okay. God created our cerebral cortex for a reason. We need to use these things in authority. Okay. We're not using it to skimp on other people's work. We're using it from our own content. Okay. Our own content. Going back to this, Stan, why this is cool is if you click this, right, I get a kickback, right? I get a kickback for signing up once you enroll in all that kind of stuff. I get a kickback. So that's a portion of how much it costs, right? That's a portion of it. When you do this one and you sign up, which you're going to do, I'm selling it for $47. I don't make a portion of it. I make the full $47 plus, Stripe charges and all of that kind of stuff. So why is that important? Ask your brother to help you. Oh, no, you can't put it in the thing yet. I'll get it for you in a minute. Okay. So you collect on all of that. You collect on all of it. This is why done for you products, and I'm going to talk about this right here, how this model works and why it sets others apart. If you build you a product that you're receiving 100% profits, then guess what? You're building a boat. You're building a foundation. Because what if your coaching program, what if you can't do your coaching program because you just had a baby, or it's the height season in your career and you're not able to dedicate that extra time every week? But you have a digital product that you can take your phone and say, oh, join me and fellow career women who are working to be stay-at-home moms, or who are providing, single moms that, making money on social media because we want to raise our babies at home. There's women in the online space that are single moms that are also traveling the world with their kids, homeschooling. Hello, sign me up. I know that's what I'm doing, right? And traveling, homeschooling, and doing business on the road. Living the dream. No longer tied to a desk. Slaved to the 9-to-5. And burnt out and tired of, oh my goodness, this isn't making, like, this isn't working. It doesn't have to be that way anymore. This is a way for you to get out or to bring in that relief, because maybe the Lord needs you to be in your career, right? But this is a way of relief to help you to actually use social media. This is why it's set apart. You can actually create a product using done for you and get 100% money coming in. You're not sharing. You don't owe me any money back. You already paid me for it. Right? I'm selling. Think of this. And this is just like common sense. I'm selling something for $47 one time. And you're going to have the opportunity to make thousands. Our goal here is the first 500. That's maximizing. That's a smart investment, but you have to work the investment. Okay. And that's where the results. Okay. what it can look like to build a profitable digital product business from scratch while specifically using my done for you digital product and included resale rights. Okay, what this can look like. Okay, so here's to getting started. Step one, find a done for you product that has private label rights. Okay, there's so many that's out there. I specifically have one that's created to help online entrepreneurs get started. And so I've created it so it doesn't matter if you're in health, you're in fitness, you need to get started somewhere. So I've done the business perspective because I want to teach you online skills. This is what it looks like when leads come in. I started on the 25th of October, and these are just leads. These aren't sales. These are, because you can see how it's $0. These are just leads. On the 25th, this is when I started. Okay. This is me doing the commitment so far, just getting started. I've gotten, I think, 8 signups for my masterclass just from getting started. Just from getting started. Just from getting started. Because I found one product that I could use. The next thing was I made it my own. So I took a product, which I have been doing this since 2018. And I got so caught up in MLM and all of these different things and all of these different ways to make money. And guess what? I got off of the beaten path, or got off track because I went off where everyone else was doing, got distracted. Now I do have my courses and I have everything in order. But guess what? I'm back to where I started in 2018. The Lord was like, go back. He asked me, and it's crazy how he said this. He's like, where did you start? And I said, well, digital download. They were devotionals. Inside of Well Valley Daily, my women's group, I was giving daily or weekly download devotionals of whatever the Lord gave me. I would write it down to provide women opportunity to heal. And because I pray over my group and I do all of that. So guess what? I would get the revelations, I would package them, and I would deliver it to them for free. So I had to learn. I wasn't even charging. I didn't even know there was a business on it. I had no clue. Do you see what happens when you're faithful with little? When you begin to do something, you can start. So then here's this. I want to show you this. So I created this for my angelicastanley.co because I have over 1,000 followers on there now. I have like 1,200 followers. Okay. From the time that I've, been active in building business, right? Yes, honey. In a minute when I'm finished, go now. So having to go and do all of that, I said, you know what? I'm going to create something, and I'm going to start from scratch. So guess what I did? I started from scratch. This is me starting from scratch. So these are the results from working on, this one here, the break time, because it fits my whole palm trees and beach and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm still going to name it the same, the Break Time Hustle Playbook. Okay. Because that's what I'm going to name it, right? I'm going to keep it the same because that's the name that I have. That's what it came to me. Like, I was like, I'm going to run with this. This is great. So then I took that and I branded and I got the handle. I started a new Instagram account. Now, if you don't have an Instagram or you're just starting, like, use what you got, change the name, go through the branding, all of that stuff. This right here walks you through everything. Because step 3 is price your product. I started at 47 here. I'm actually going through. See, I did this. Do you see what I'm saying here? I'm running this on 2 pages now. People think that's crazy. Why are you doing that? Because I want to show you what it's like to start. Here are the results. Here is what it can look like. You have to start. You got to build your brand. Helping career mamas make money online. Unlocking money through digital products. Comment ready for your free guide. And then I'm going to put my link here. Here's my logo and name. Here's me introducing myself. How easy is this? It says, what's up? I'm Angelica, aka Break Time Hustle Mama. I'm a 36-year-old stay-at-home mom of 2 boys. I had no clue that digital products would create a stream of income since I learned from creating digital download devotionals back in 2018. Since then, I've helped my clients create and launch their coaching programs using digital products like PDFs, courses, and webinar replays like this. I show my clients how to do it and go there, build their list, all of that kind of stuff. Now I'm on a mission to help 100 women like you start making money with done-for-you digital products that kickstart your online business. How easy is that for you to read? And you'd be like, oh, I need to see this. Do you hear me? And then here, the ultimate guide to making money online with ready-made digital products. Boom. This is just me getting started. You could start. Why am I showing you this? You can go follow me on Break Time Hustle Mama, and I'm going to be showing you marketing tips, how to do it, create templates, reels. If you want to create this reel, you could follow step by step what I'm doing. Everything that I'm doing. Go, oh, I need to create a post in Canva like this. Oh, guess what? In my coaching container, I have all of these done. I actually created them. You get them. You just have to change the brand, the fonts, and all of that. I give you step 1, step 2, day 1, day 2, posting once a day. You're like, Angelica, I don't know if I can post once a day. Then don't post once a day. Post what you can, but I'm telling you, if post a reel a day, okay? I'm sharing this with you because there is time. It's easy for you to do. I show you the process. I show you all these things. Now, where to start? Whether you're already a business owner or have zero experience, whether you work a 9 to 5 or you're a stay-at-home mom, I'm telling you this can be done. Digital products are everywhere, and there are online courses, memberships, ebooks, templates, printables, worksheets, stock photography, whatever it is. Okay? I have a huge done for you vault. And I haven't even this is just the freebies that I've released. I've been doing this since 2018. My clients, I was focusing on coaching. They would come in. Majority of my clients, I kept thinking of one in particular. She would be like, sis, can I just pay you to do this for me? So guess what I did? I kept hearing that so much. I capitalized on it. People are willing to pay to get started. Isn't that powerful? How is this going to take me from dreams to dollars? How is this going to take me from dreams to dollars? I want you to look at this picture real quick. This man is fishing on the boat. Okay. Now I drew this last night for time's sake because I was like, I need to get this point across. Here you are sitting here fishing. Okay, whatever. You show up. This right here, this deck in the white down here on the bottom, that's the PLR. That's your done for you product. Okay. Him holding the reel, here's the fishing pole, okay? This right here, that's the automation. That's the crank on it, right? That's what happens. You have to put your hand on it, meaning that you have to set it up. My playbook walks you through all of that. It says, okay, click here, watch this video. Oh, read this real quick. Oh, add this. Oh, change this. It walks you through all of that. So you're setting up the automation. This right here, the pole, is your stand store. It's your stand store. This right here is the emails that you set up from the, all of that. Then down here, if you look at this down here, that's the hook is your freebie. The hook is your freebie. The bait. They want the bait. What's the bait? The bait is done for you. Make money now. Well, think of a fish. They've been in the pond. They know people be fishing now. They'd be like, oh, so-and-so, the fish's name is Wilbur. And, his friend Chuck, he got hooked a while back and he's like, oh, I better not go. If those things look like that, I better not go. But that bait that he had on there was so good. That bait, that done for you digital product, that make money now, because I'm going to be honest with you, people aren't wanting to make money for the lust of money right now. The world is in an economic crisis. Kids in school, moms are looking for ways to raise their kids because majority of the parents are like, I can't have my kids in this mess. Okay? They're doing it because they know that they need to be able to make money a different way because they're not going to it's not going to be sustainable for their values and their morals. How can you help that mom become a stay-at-home mom? That's my mission. Or how can you help that career woman make additional side hustle money that's easy for her and fun for her that she can do at home and not have to be in overtime away from her family? Because her children want her. Her children miss her. That's what I'm here to do. And I'm here to show you that. So I'm going to teach you how to fish, and you're going to start fishing on a depth that I built to help you. So then you learn how to send your first nurture email. You learn how to send your second nurture email, and you give them like a backstory. And then you give a backstory and you share how you got started and how you started making money. And you provide your link for your digital product. That's $47 or $97 or whatever you're led to sell it at. I do it at $47 because it's, cheaper than a gas tank for most vehicles. It's a lot of money, but it's an investment that is going to start working for you. So then you're like, okay, Angelica, I get that. Now check this out. Now you're no longer on the deck or on the deck. You're no longer on the deck. You're actually in a boat, and your one-on-one coaching program that once you started bringing in money and you started serving clients and all of that kind of stuff, guess what? They're inside now. They're inside, and they're in your pond, in your email list, and now you got a boat and you're on water. You got the automation set up, you got your stand store set up, you got a freebie, all of that you're still generating there. But guess what? Now you have a coaching program that's about to launch, and you got people that be like, oh man, Shanice, help me. Angelica, help me. Tiffany, help me. What do they got? They allowed me to start making money so that they helped me. The Lord used them. So I'm making this money, and whatever I got, I'm going to do what they got. They got a coaching program. Let me see what this is. I'm sure I got to get this. You see what I'm saying? And then you go to the next level where it's a full-on coaching program and the entire thing is automated. You went from using a pole, because the Bible, Jesus says, cast your nets to the other side. So here you are using a fishing pole, trying to do things and get things in alignment and right and all of that. And then Jesus says, cast your net to the other side. He says net, not fishing pole. They fished with nets. They were merchants. That was the business in that time. I'm showing you and giving you the opportunity of Business 101 to lay a solid foundation, not just spiritually and mentally in Christ, but the same components that are there are for us to do in the online business world. And we need more people like you that have that heart, that are genuinely wanting to help people and help people transition. That's my assignment, to help you transition, to make it that so that you have hope and you're putting your time into something that's going to bring you in those side dollars, so you don't have to get a job, a part-time job at Dollar General. I'm not knocking anything, because I've worked and done all of the things that I needed to do. But this time it's different. Back then I didn't know about online business. So I worked at Target. Had I had known this now, I would have never worked at Target. Never. I would have done online business from my house. Okay. Now, what about when you get here? And you've built something that helps people set the captives free, that helps people come away from generational poverty, that unlocks generational wealth, that pours into them. Maybe you're a prayer intercessor. Maybe you teach women how to pray. Maybe the Lord has delivered you from, gluttony and being overweight and or whatever it may be, right? And so you have this full package of doing things. And then you start to see that you have a ship and people are coming from your programs. They're going out. Aren't we supposed to make disciples? Aren't we supposed to pour into people and lead them and reach one and teach one? Imagine if we had this concept in business, genuinely for the heart of people, for God's people. So they're not dependent on the world. So they're not dependent on food stamps. They're not dependent on this. I'm telling you, God, we're so like, oh, God provides, God provides. Yes. And the birds don't have to worry and none of that. But those brilliant ideas that the Lord has given you, the enemy or the birds, God has been dropping seeds to you so many times that you're afraid and the enemy comes and he plucks them up and you don't get that seed and it doesn't harvest. Don't allow the enemy to take this seed of opportunity. Don't allow, and of course, pray about it. Of course, do the work. Of course, all of those types of things. I believe you can start fishing and live your dream. I genuinely believe that. Without a shadow of a doubt, I know you can do it. I believe you can start fishing today and live your dream. So, because of that, I want to give you this. This is a 50% off Black Friday coupon code that you can go in there right now. If you're like, I'm getting started right now, then you can go click the link. You can come on over here to the stand store. You can click right here, go to download. I'm almost finished, Bubba. You can go right here and you can type in your code, okay? Which you just enter your code. Where is it? Enter the code, discount code. So you enter Black Friday, Well Valley Daily, okay, WVD, and it's applied. And you can start your business today for $23.50. Okay? That's how much I believe in this. Okay? These are facts. This is what this is. You can read about it, all of that great stuff. Okay? I believe in it. I know it works. I know that this is a blessing. I know that it'll be a blessing for many. And I just want you to be able to be home and invest. I'm going to share something with you about online business. Online business for me is how the Lord has opened the door for me to fund the assignments that He's given me. Next is, but Angelica, I struggle with tech, niching down. I don't even know where to begin. Social media marketing, like, oh my goodness, you just talked about how to do reels and all of that. Remember how I told you I have something for you? What about branding? What about focus? What about all of that stuff, right? Think about it. What about focus and branding? What about accountability to hold you out for those 4 weeks or maybe even longer? Because Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's on the bottom. He could put them in the air fryer. Rome wasn't built in a day. A boat's not built in a day. Okay. I just started. If we look at this over here, I just started. This post was created 1 day ago. Have I gotten leads from here yet? I haven't even created the other stand store for it. Oh, you're creating another stand store? Yes. I've gotten the success I've gotten just on my regular coaching leadership page at angelicastanley.co this over here to show you that once you do this, you can rinse and repeat. Does it take time? Absolutely. But so does wasting your time sitting there miserable because you're working a side hustle that is just draining you. Where this is fun and you get to go to the park with your daughter or your son and snap a video, and like, we got to work smart, not hard. So if you're struggling with tech, niching down, social media marketing, branding, focus, and accountability, guess what? I want you to get started selling done for you digital products in the largest growing niches for 2024. I want to help you niche down. I want to help show you. I want to be there to guide you, to support you, to be in the pocket of your phone, right? Of pocket coaching and like, let's look at this. Let's focus on this. Because your pre-Black Friday sale is already 50% off, right? So you can get this for Black Friday. You can snag this. You could go forward. You could do this. Okay. Just put them on the rack. Have them put them in the rack and turn the timer on. You can get started on this.
50 minutes?
10 minutes. So you could get that right now for $23. Remember I showed you? Yes, 10. So you can get started for just quick, right? For 23 bucks. But I believe you can start fishing and live your dream. I believe that. I believe you can start today, even with just the pre-Black Friday for 25 bucks. That's less than 25 bucks. Okay. Seriously, like all that expensive coffee, all of that kind of stuff, just don't go for a week. Order on your Instacart or whatever it is, get you some instant coffee at home. Brew you some coffee at home for a week. And in the time that it takes you to drive to go get that fancy coffee, use working for 30 to 60 minutes a day, okay, on your business. Drinking your home coffee, invested in making more money, okay? Just say it, okay? I believe you can start fishing. Remember I talked to you about starting here on the deck and setting everything up? And then you have a boat, you have a canoe, and you're all set up and you're going to that next level. And then you get to where it's really automated and you have more people, because of a fishing pole, you can only catch 1 or 2 fish. You have a 1 or 2 fish hook, right? But on this, you're pulling in a net. That's a lot of fish. Is your system set up to handle the abundance? Right? Is your system, think about it spiritually. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Was Peter in a position spiritually to handle the abundance of God? He had to go on a journey. Excuse me. Thank you, Jesus. This can be a journey like that too. To reach people, to pray for people. I pray for more people now in the DMs and having relationships, like, and evangelize and reach people and share my testimony and pray for people and do all these things, then versus at the church where it's like, let's go on a mission trip. Let's go here. I'm doing more work being about my Father's business and doing what obedience is better than sacrifice. That's all I'm going to say. People coming from your programs. I believe that you can start fishing and live your dream. So I want to show you how to take this and walk into this. This is your Live Your Dream coaching container, okay? This is the Live Your Dream coaching container where you will create your dream digital product business in 90 days or less and get your first 1K with Angelica's help, okay? You have me for 90 days. The program itself takes just doing the workbook, just doing here, the Break Time Hustle playbook, just doing this is 4 weeks long. Okay. Joining me inside of the Live Your Dream coaching container. My goal always with my clients, I don't care how long it takes you to get to 1K, but we're going to get to 1K. Okay. And so the program that I've created is 90 days, but I'm with you till we get there. Like, once you're with me, we're in this till the Lord says otherwise. Like, that's just how I roll. Okay. So what's included? In a second, Bubba. So what's included? In a second. So what's included? Go get your water bottle or go get your cup. Weekly marketing and content support so you can truly work 2 hours a day, if that. That's passive income. Group chat access for mutual support and increasing social media engagement. Okay. I have this whole setup in everything that we do. We have weekly call, scheduled training sessions. Okay. So where we get on and it's like, okay, we're going to talk about social media this week. And you get on and you watch a video just like this, or we go live on Zoom and all of that. So if you're driving or you're at the gym and you're like, okay, I'm just here for the teaching, and you're on the treadmill or whatever it is that you're doing and you're plugged in and you're listening, like, I don't care. We're just showing up. We're doing life. This is what we do. Monthly planning meetings with bi-weekly check-ins. So not only do we have trainings, but we have those bi-weekly meetings where it's like a Q&A live session where you're like, okay, Angelica, I'm working on this, and these are my stats on Instagram. These are my stats on TikTok. This is the videos that I've gotten more. How can I create more of this? Or I need ideas for this, or I need help with this, and this isn't working. And we strategize and we talk and we pray and we're there for each other. And then additionally, you get a training on technology for scaling and managing clients via direct messaging. So when you're at work and I show you how, so you get a client that drops in the thing, or you get someone that's like, hey, I'm really interested in your playbook and I want to learn more about this. I have messages for, like, you create your messages. I walk you through how to create this to sound like you. So where you click it and it sends it. It's not copying and pasting someone else. I'm showing you how to create this because you need to know how to market. You need to know how to write copy, which is fancy letters and stuff. You need to know how to do that because I'm teaching you how to fish. I'm not fishing for you. I want you to eat forever. Okay? I don't want you to be dependent on me. That's a control thing. I want you to be thriving and living and being who God has called you to be in Jesus' name. So this is normally, my son says amen. So this is normally $97 a month. Okay. But with a Black Friday discount, okay, you can take that code that I just gave you, right? The Wow Valley 24, you can take that code right now and we'll be able to get you in for $47. What I need you to do is comment, okay? I want you to comment, live your dream, and I'll send you the link. I was going to put the link in the comments, but I'm still finishing the page. But I want you to drop in the comments, live your dream, and you will get, for $47, you'll get the Break Time Hustle playbook, and you'll get full access and coaching to the coaching container for 90 days. Okay? For 90 days. For $47 a month. Okay? I pray this encourages you. Do you have any questions? Do we have any questions? I'll go ahead and put a timer on here for 2 minutes. Let's do 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Come on.
Any questions? Any questions? Drop your questions in the comments. Drop your questions. Send them to me now. Any questions?
Sorry.
So I pray that this blessed you. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you have any questions, you're catching this on the replay, go ahead and drop the comments. I'll respond to you ASAP. And if you have any questions, go to angelicastanley.co on Instagram and let's chat. Okay. I love you. God bless you.
Instagram.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Now, here's box of oatmeal.